Greetings, Starseeds and Lightworkers. Ava here, and welcome everybody who's new to this channel. This is a channel where we channel the living Ma and Pleiadians and bring in the frequencies of love and light to kind of help navigate life. So today we have a question from one of our viewers, and their name is Matt. Thank you, Matt, for your question. Today's question is our DNA upgrading on a planetary level or individually? And what is the timeline for this to happen? Very great question, Matt. Thanks for your question. So I'm going to go ahead and go right out, and we'll put you in touch with the Pleiadians and the living Ma. Here we go. Greetings, this is DiYeena of the Pleiadian Family. You see, we're here to bring the love. You see, we like to tell you we are bringing the love on the line to all of the humans. You see, you are wondering about the DNA. You see, you are wondering about the DNA. You see, we have to talk about the original human blueprint. You see, the original created human blueprint, which, as you may know, has 12-strand DNA. You see, you have it only the 2 turned on. You see, so there was some genetic manipulation to kind of turn off, not to discard, but to turn off all of these things. This is basic information that most of your audience probably is aware of, you see. So then what is happening, you see, in terms of the turning on of the DNA, you see. So this is going to happen at a pace both is the answer. You see, you want to know if it's individual or collective. You see, it's happening both simultaneously. You see, so there are individuals on the planet, especially those of you who are maybe what you call a star seed, who are maybe coming from other dimensionalities, other planetary systems, coming to the Earth to help the Earth in the shift of the process of the upgrade with the humans, you see, of this process that we are in right now. Many have come to help and assist and support in this because there's a lot of interest. You see, this very interesting planet. You see, a very important planet. So many come to assist in this role. So you have certain energetics that are maybe easier to turn on. You see, the upgraded DNAs already, because they're in a higher frequency, so they already have maybe other strands turned on, beginning to activate these other levels of a DNA frequency. So that is happening on an individual level, especially quicker for certain souls, you see. On a collective level, you see, you are also beginning to get prepared for this on a more collective level. So going from 2 to really 4, you see. So getting the 4 strands turned on a collective level. Not everybody going to be up for the game, you see. But that is what is really happening. Many of you are already experiencing this, what you call ascension symptoms, kundalini, things like this. You see, you have all these names, you see. But it's really the body taking care to make room and prepare for the shifts that are happening. Is that fascinating, you see? So you want to know about the timeline. Well, this is the part where the Pleiadians in particular are very careful, you see, to how we talk about the timelines, because really that is up to you. Because you're in the 3rd dimension where you have this illusion of the time. You have this play out of time, where it appears that you have a past, you have a present, you have a future. You see, and you want to know about what is going to happen in the future. You see, when you take a little bit of a step back and you look at it from a bigger perspective, you can see the truth of the matter, where you're in the spherical nature, where the timelessness is. When you are just a player in that, you see. But in the experience at the time in the 3rd dimension, where you're a little bit denser in the frequency, it's easy to think that there's time playing out. And what is the timeline? You see, there must be one, you see, for when is this going to happen, you see. And really the when is up to you. And this is really the free will piece, is why we do not like to get involved in predictions or telling you when something is going to happen, because it takes away a very important part of your part in the human form, which is your free will part to determine what move to make on the chessboard, so to speak. You see, so this is where you have the ability to make the choices. You see, and so collectively you are on a path to choose a particular timeline, but we're not going to name it, because that would take away all the other possibilities. You see, that would cement it in for you, and you would just say, oh well, the Pleiadians told us it was going to happen in 2027, so we may as well not even try. You see, we may not even do anything else, because it's going to happen then. You see, so we can just turn on television and wait for it to happen. You see. So it is a requirement for you to continue as you are, continue showing up for your life, continue to be in service and to help in all the different ways that you're feeling called to, and to take according action when you feel inspired. You see, this is part of the free will piece, you see, is taking according action when you feel inspired. So as you are moving in those frequencies, then you unfold the timeline collectively and individually, you see. Isn't that fascinating? So you can speed up the timelines. You can prolong the timelines. You can skip to a different timeline. You see, all of these things are possible. So we are not going to limit you, even in your mind or your consciousness, even a little bit, you see, by telling you one way or the other. But it is to know how powerful you are in your ability to create. And this includes what timeline you choose, you see. So you decide. You decide when you would like to have your DNA turned on, and you go for it, you see. It is really like that, you see. You are still learning what it means to go for it and how much you really can go for it when you want to. So you can figure that one out yourself, my dears. We love you very much. We're going to leave it with that, and we will see you next time. Blessings. I trust that message was exactly what you needed to hear today. And if you liked it, go ahead and give it a share and give it a like and give it a comment and come back, and we'll see you next week. Blessings.